So good morning, this is Embedded System DET 3102. Course outcomes, students should be able to select the relevant microcontrollers for various industrial applications. Students should be able to use embedded C programming language to maintain the embedded system. Students should be able to interpret the communication standards of the embedded system. Students will be able to develop basic applications of embedded system. Students will be able to interpret features of real-time operating systems. Okay, so these are the course outcomes, and today we are going to check again some of the programs we have discussed with this. The programs of 8051 in embedded C we have discussed, and parallelly we have discussed the use, installation, the menus, and how to use the debugging facility for simulating the embedded C programs and how to check the port outputs. We have discussed in the previous lectures. So this is again fourth unit of this ES, and we are going to execute the programs, and we are checking the simple programs one by one. Okay, in this. So we'll turn to now Keil software. I'll launch the Keil software and share you the Keil software. I have not explained I have explained whatever is not recorded. I will again copy it. Paste it. This is the first program we have discussed already in the lecture. It is having the header file inclusion, that is include REG51H, void main void is there. It is starting up curly bracket of the void, this is ending curly bracket of the void. This is the block of the commands of our main, under which we are having unsigned integer x, that is x is declared, for loop, semicolon semicolon is infinite for loop or forever for loop, and this is the curly bracket to close, opening and closing. This is the block of commands for this for loop, because this for loop is not ended with semicolon, so it will have the association with the next bracket, next block of the code. And what are the codes in that? P1 equal to 00x for x equal to 0, x less than 250x incremented, plus plus P1 equal to 0xff for x equal to 0x less than 250 incremented, that is xx. This is a code which we have discussed. That means the P1 port is outputted 00. There is some delay with for loop. There is semicolon ended with the for loop, so no next instruction is associated, so for loop itself will execute. Then P1 is again outputted ff, that is once it is outputted 00, next it is outputted ff 11111111, then it will wait for some time with the for loop ended with the semicolon, so only this for loop will loop execute, and again it will go to first instruction, because this for semicolon semicolon is infinite loop. So let us save it, build it, debug it, okay, and run it. So already parallel port 0, parallel port 2, parallel port 1, parallel port 3 are there. So this is parallel port 1. Okay, so if you observe this, after running, there is a display of data. Once it is outputted 00, then some delay is there, then it is outputted ff, then also delay is there, and again it is outputted 00. 00ff, 00ff, 00ff. So tick is indicating 1 and blank is indicating 0 in each bit. So bit 0 to bit 7 are there. Okay. bit 0 to bit 7 are there. So 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 H to FF H. So this is displayed here. Okay, I will stop this run. Stop code execution. I will stop the debug. Start stop debug session is there. Start stop debug session. Okay. Now I will take another program. These programs we have discussed already, isn't it? I will check this program. I will copy it. I will go into the program. I will paste it. Okay. So this is the paste. So the program is same. Include REG51 H, that is the header file inclusion. Then void main void. Then there is a curly bracket opening. Then in the curly bracket opening of the main there is unsigned integer x, that is x is defined. Then while 1 is there. This is infinite loop. So while it's checking condition. Okay. So what is the condition in the bracket? 1. 1 means true. So while condition is always true. So while is always executing. It will not quit. Always while will execute. So this is the curly bracket after while, because while is not having the ending semicolon. So while will connect to next instruction. While will execute next instruction or next block of the instruction. Here the block of the instruction is created with the curly bracket. So with curly bracket, next block of the instruction is created. How many instructions are there in the block? There are 4 instructions in the block. Which are those? P1 equal to 0x00 for x equal to 0 semicolon, x less than 250 semicolon, x plus plus, okay, then semicolon, P1 equal to 0xff semicolon, and for x equal to 0 semicolon, x less than 250 semicolon, x plus plus, bracket complete, and there is a semicolon for loop. The ending semicolon for loop is indicating that there is no connected next instruction for loop. For loop is delimited there only. So for loop itself will execute for 250 times. No next instruction will be executed 250 times with this. Okay. When for loop completes, then it goes to next instruction. And next instruction executes whatever number of times. Okay. So P1 will be outputted 0. There is a delay. P1 will be outputted FF. There is a delay. So it will be outputted 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Delay is there. Again it will be outputted 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Delay is there. So let us save it, build it. There is no error, no warnings. So we can debug it. Okay. So this is port 1. Port 1 is 0. Port 1 is FF. Port 1 is 0 0 H. Port 1 is FFH. I will keep here port 1 and start execution. Run execution F5. Start code execution. And we can observe here parallel port 1 P1 is outputted 0 0. Then some delay is there. Outputted 1 1. Again some delay is there. So 0 0 means blank window, square window, and 1 1 means square window is having tick. So there are 8 square windows, 0 to 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all will have 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 and all will have tick 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 tick. Blank 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 tick 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 tick. So 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. So it is 0 0 H and FFH is executing. Okay, and this is the program with while 1. You can observe while 1. Previously it was for semicolon semicolon. This is now with while 1. Both for a semicolon, semicolon and while 1, both are infinite loops. Okay. In this way, we have executed both the programs. Now I will stop the run, stop the code execution. I will stop the debug. The same button is there for starting and stopping the debug. Okay, in this way we have seen the two programs. Okay, now there is a program with k equal to 10 times execution. You can check this. Okay. Then there is a program with blinking of all the port pins, high and low. Blinking of all the port pins, high and low, sequentially. Okay, one after another, and forever, all the time. We have to blink port 0, then port 0 and port 1, then port 0, port 1 and port 2, then port 0, port 1, port 2 and port 3. Sequentially we have to blink. And then again make all the 0 and again start. Only port 0 is blinked, then port 0 and port 1 is blinked, then port 0, port 1, port 2 are blinked, then port 0, port 1, port 2 and port 3 are blinked. So this is sequential high and low blinking. Okay, blink all the port pins high and low sequentially, one after another, and it is forever, for all the time. So I will take this program, copy it. Okay, go to kill macrovision, paste it. Okay, what is the program? Include REG51H. Okay, this is the inclusion of the header file REG51. Then void is there, starting of the main command. Then there is a closing curly bracket and opening curly bracket and closing curly bracket for void main void. In between these two brackets, program is there for main. So unsigned integer b is defined, k is defined. Okay, L is defined, B is not used, so I will remove this B. B is not used, K and L are there in the program. K is there and L is there. Okay. Then for semicolon, semicolon is there, and after bracket there is no semicolon. So it is forever loop. It is forever loop. So forever loop is there. And it is not having semicolon at the output, means it is having next instruction or next block of the instruction connected to it. Okay, so this curly bracket opening and last curly bracket closing are the block, making the block of the instructions, and this block will be p0 equal to 00x, p1 equal to 00x00, 0x00, p1 equal to 0x00, p2 equal to 0x00, and p3 equal to 0x00, all the three ports. Then there will be for loop. Okay, then there will be one more for loop. Okay, first for loop is having k equal to 0 semicolon, k k less than 2500 semicolon increment k, and there is no semicolon after the bracket. That means this for loop will execute 2500 times, but each time it will execute next command immediately after that. It is associated with it. So what is next command? Next command is this for loop, for L equal to 0, L less than 2500 and L increment. So each time k for loop is executed, the for loop with k variable is executed. Each one time of this loop is completely executed. What 2500 times, L equal to 0 to L equal to 2499 times. Okay. So this is called nested for loop. Okay. The first for loop is connected with next for loop, but next for loop is not connected to next instruction because it is terminated with semicolon. Okay. Then next will be again P0 equal to 0x FF. FF means 1 1. FF means 1 1. So only one port is outputted 1 1 and delay is given. Then again same nested loop delay is there for k equal to 0, for L equal to 0. K is not having the semicolon termination, so next connectivity is there, but for loop of L there is a termination with the semicolon, so no next instruction is connected with this for loop. So these nested for loops as before construct, previous construct or previous instruction nested for loop. Then P0 is 0xFF and P1 is 0xFF. So first all P0, P1, P2, P3 are 0 0. Then only P0 is FF. Then delay is there. P0 is FF and P1 is FF. Then again delay is there with the nested for loop. Same nested for loop is there. Okay. I am editing just to understand what is it. After this delay, there is P0 equal to FF, P1 equal to FF, and P2 equal to FF. Each time sequentially one port is increased. First all 4 are 0, then only P0 is 1 1 1 1 FF, then P0 and P1 is FF, then P0, P1, P2 are FF. Again there is a delay. Okay, for loop, nested for loop is there, and now all 4 ports are outputted as FF, and again same delay is there. Okay, so in this way we have arranged the program. This is just editing, arranging. Without arranging this also we can execute whatever the original code we have pasted, that is also possible to execute. Just to understand the block of the different functionalities, we have separated them and arranged by indenting. Indenting is there. So I will save it. Okay, save. I will build it. No error, no warning. 0 error, 0 warning is there. 0 error, 0 warning here. It is written. Now we can have the debug. Okay. So these are the 4 ports parallel. Port 0, port 1, port 2, and port 3. Okay. I will run it now. All port are 0. Port 0 is 1 FF, port 1 is FF, 2 is FF, 3 is FF. All 0. This second, third, fourth. All 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. all 0. 0 FF, 1 FF, 2 FF, 3 FF, all 0. 0 FF, 1 FF, 2 FF, 3 FF, all 0. And this continues. Sequentially, blinking is there. First P0 is blinked, then P1 is blinked along with P0, then P0, P1, P2 are blinked, and P0, P1, P2, P3 are blinked. And again all are made 0. So this is sequential blinking. It is sequential blinking. Okay. It is sequential blinking. Okay. I think this is now clearly visible how sequential blinking is there. Again, empty window indicates 0 output and tick in the window indicates 1 output. So I will stop this execution now. This is with for loop. In forever for loop for colon. Okay, semicolon for semicolon forever for loop. P0, P1, P2, P3 are outputted 0, 0 first, and then one by one sequentially P0 is outputted 1 FF, then P0 and P1 outputted FF, then P0, P1, P2 are outputted FF, then P0, P1, P2, P3 all are outputted FF, and again all are made 0, P0, P1, P2, P3 are made 0, and one by one P0 is 1, 1, P0, P1 is 1, 1, and so on. Okay. So now I will stop this execution, stop code execution, stop the debug session, stop the debug session. Okay. And we'll go for the next code, which is running for 4 times. Okay. So you can check this, okay, yourself. Let us consider the next program. What is this program? Is unsigned char z is there, then for z equal to 0, z less than 255, z is incremented, okay, and p1 is outputted z. P1 is outputted z. So I build the program. Errors are 0, warning are 0. I will debug this. Okay, P1 is required. So this is P0, this is P1, this is P2, this is P3. Okay. P0, P1, P2, P3. Okay. Run the program. So you can check the output of P1. Include reg51.h, include reg51.h, void main void, then there is a curly bracket of void main void, opening curly bracket, closing curly bracket, then there is a unsigned char z, unsigned char z, for loop z equal to 0, z less than or equal to 255, z is incremented and p1 is outputted equal to z. That z value whatever 0 is there, 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, up to 255 it is outputted on what? On port p1, p1 equal to z. So this is p1 equal to z. So here you can observe very fast it is executing. So we cannot observe all the values. So if you give the delay, it will execute one by one values. Okay. So I will stop this execution and will give some delay here. Okay. I will stop the execution. I will stop the debugging session and I define unsigned integer x, suppose, semicolon, and there will be for loop x equal to 0 semicolon, x less than 250 semicolon, x plus plus bracket and semicolon. So it is self executing for loop. I will save it. So integer I and t should be there, unsigned integer x. Okay, I will save it, build it, zero error, zero warning. Okay, then there is a start debug session. Debug session is started. Run the program and you can observe still it is very fast. Will increase the delay, will increase it to 2500, save it, okay. Build it, zero error, zero warning. Debug session is started and I will click the run. Now we can observe little bit slower, still it is quite faster, okay, to observe. We can have the nested for loop for that. So first for loop is not terminated with semicolon, second is, so it is nested for loop x and y. So I will save it, I build it, and have the debug session and will run it. Still it is running very fast. Okay, then variations are there 0 to FF. Okay. So in this way we have seen the program which is sequentially outputting the Z as a character which is varying from 0 to 255, and it is outputted to port P1. Okay. Then next is outputting the character array elements. A character array MYNUM is defined array of the character, and which is having 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABCD as the ASCII character, because they are inverted comma uh, included with under the in the inverted comma. Okay, and there is a loop for loop for z equal to 0 to 10 elements, and index z is there, index for array minum, and z will be 0, it will indicate first number, z will be 1, it will indicate second number, and so on. So I will copy it, go to the program, then there will be delay, unsigned integer xy will use, and we will have the delay for that. Okay. So let us check this. V must be small, U must be small. Okay. Save. 4 and 10. So save the file, build the file, there are no errors, no warnings, debug the file, and debug session starts. On this P1 we are having these 10 values. Okay. The values comes and very quickly goes. I will stop it, again run it. Stop the debug session, start the debug session. You can observe very quickly value comes and goes. So we have to put here the curly bracket, and we have to put here the curly bracket, so that this for loop will have delay for each display. So 10 characters it will display. Okay, you can observe. So again I will go into B. You can observe this parallel port 1. There is a delay, so 10 characters will display and then it will stop. Yes. Okay. So if you put it into the infinite loop, let us put it into infinite loop so that it will execute again and again. So this for I will put here, there is a semicolon, and this will have one more semicolon. Okay. Okay. So void main void will have one semicolon, then this for loop infinite loop will have other semicolon, then this for loop will have one more semicolon, curly bracket. Okay, I will save it. No error after building, no warning, and we'll have the session of the debugging. Run it. So you can observe here 30, 31, 32, 34 up to 10 values will be displayed, and then it continues. Okay. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 41, 42, 43, 44. 44, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, then 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. These values are displayed. Okay, and this is the required one thing. So what is the required thing? Run above the program on your simulation to see the P1 displays value 30H, 31H, 32H, 33H, 34H, 35H, 30, 41H, 42H, 43H, 44H. The hex values for ASCII 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, D. Okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, D is stored in the mynum, and this mynum is assigned to P1. One by one element of mynum. Z will vary from 0 to 10 and it will indicate the okay. The ASCII value will be having its hex equivalent 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 and 41, 42, 43, 44. Okay. So in this way it will execute. I will stop this execution. I will stop this debugging. Okay. In this way we have executed this program. Now the toggling. Toggle P1 55 AA. 55 AA both are complement bits to each other. Okay. For loop is there. It repeats forever. Wide main wide. P1 is 55. P1 is AA. So save it, build it. Semicolon is missing before main. Save it, build it. Zero error, zero warning. Zero error, zero warning. Start the debug session. Start the run session. P1 will execute AA. Then P1 will execute 55. There must be delay in between so that it is visible 55 as well as AA. There must be delay to visible to have the visibility of 55 and AA. Okay, so we'll stop it and we'll give some delay in between. So let us have unsigned. Unsigned is a GNAD. Unsigned integer x comma y semicolon, and we'll have the for loop for x equal to 0 semicolon x less than 2500 semicolon x is plus plus. Then for y equal to 0 semicolon y less than 2500 semicolon y is plus plus semicolon, and the same is repeated after P1 also. Okay, we'll First check with this, then again we can repeat it. Zero error, zero warning. $55 is there. Then delay is there. Then there will be AA. After displaying A, immediately it goes to 55. So always after 55 error delay will be there, it is visible, and after delay A is displayed and immediately it goes to 55. So A is not visible. So for A visibility also we must give the delay. Okay. How to give the delay for AA visibility? I will copy it and paste in the next to P1AA. I will save it, I will build it and debug and run. So you can observe 55 is there, A is there, toggling is there. Very clear and very nicely it is seen, toggling. Wherever there is a 0, there is a 1 now. Wherever there is a 1, there is a 0. Wherever there is a 0, there is a 1. Wherever there is a 1, there is a 0. Very nicely it is seen, the toggling. Okay. Same thing we can do for other combinations. This is one complementary combination 55A. What is 55? Is 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. What is A? 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. 55 and AA. It is very nicely observed. 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. Now we can go to the another combination. So I will stop here. Okay. And instead of 55 I will put here 0F and I will put here F0. I will save it. Okay. Stop. No, we have to build it so that executable file will be generated. So I will build it, save it, build it. So it should be F0. Zero error, zero warning, and I will execute, and you can observe F0 0F. Okay. 0F is 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1. F0 is 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0. Wherever there is a 0, there will be 1. Wherever there is a 1, there will be 0. This is also toggling the bits. This is also toggling the bits. So FF and AA also toggling the bits. Similarly, zero F and F0 are also toggling the bits. In the same way, we can find many such combinations. Many combinations are possible. 0 1 and FE is also one combination. Okay, let us try that also. Let us have 0 1 here and here it will be FE. Yes, very nice. LSB is once it is 0, once it is 1. All remaining bits are once 0, once 1. Very nicely it is observable. Okay. Toggling is very nicely observable in 0, 1 and FE also. Similarly, you can go for 1, 0 and EF. Similarly, 0, 2 and FD, 2, 0 and DF. Any combination you can go. For 3, 4, 5, 6, all the combinations. Okay. So this is toggling of the bits. Toggling of the bits. Whichever is the bit 0 is to be converted to 1 and which bit is 1 is then converted to 0. Again from 0 it is converted to 1 and 1 is converted to changed to 0. So changing from one bit to bit value to other bit value. 1 will be changed to 0, 0 will be changed to 1, 0 will be changed to 1, 1 will be changed to 0. This continues. Okay. Okay, then I will stop this execution. I will stop this debugging and you can try as many possible combinations. You can just make such many combinations, isn't it? You can try one more, 1, 0 and E0. 1, 0 and EF. Okay. Save it, debug it, start the save build and start the debug session and run it. Yes, it is very nice. 0, 1, 2, 3, fourth bit is once it is 1 remaining bits are 0 and once it is 0 remaining bits are 1. Fourth bit and other bits are different in value. Okay. Same thing you can do for the MSB just like the LSB or fourth bit. Same thing you can do for MSB single bit. Multiple bit also you can do. Multiple bit also are possible. Okay. For 2 you can have equivalently D, I think 2 and D also is combination. Okay. So in this way we can have the toggling of the bits. Okay. Stop here. If you want we can have one more combination very quickly. 0, 2 and FD. Okay. Yes. Yes. 0, 2 and FD. Also you can have 2, 0 and DF. Okay. This particular port, you can check. Okay. Save, build, zero error, zero warning, start the debug session, OK, run this particular port, 20 and DF. And such many combinations you can create for toggling. Okay, I will stop this execution, stop code execution, stop debug session. Okay, and next one. Okay, so we have to save +1 -1 +2 -2 +3 -3 +4 -4. How many values? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 values. Unsigned character z, z equal to 0, z less than or equal to 8, z plus plus minus z. Run above program on your simulator to see how P1 displays values of 1 2 3 4 and 1 ff, 2 fe, 3 fd, then 4 fc in the hex values of +1 -1 +2 -2 and so on. Should we check this? We'll take the comment also. Okay, we'll very quickly check this. Sign the numbers include the void, main void, char num, unsigned char z. Okay, save, build, zero error, zero warning, but there is no delay in between, so it will indicate only the last. Okay, 9. So we have to put the delay for every after this we have to put the delay. For x equal to 0, x less than 255, x is incremented, and we have to define unsigned x. Build it, zero error, zero warning. There is some delay. Yes, these are the various values. 0 1, then fe, fd, and so on. Okay, these are the values. G1 is there and ff is there, 2 is there, F is there, 3 is there, FD is there, FF, FE, FD, FC, 4 FC. Okay, so these are the values. You can check. If you put the nested delay, let us put the nested delay X and Y. Then for Y equal to 0, Y less than 2500, Y is incremented. Okay, 01, 02, 03 FD, 04 FC, 09, 01 FF, 02 FE, 03 FD, 04 FC, 09, 01 FF, and so on. Okay, so in this way it is very clearly observable that there are ASCII numbers to that whatever the hex equivalent is there that can be displayed on port. Same program we have executed before this program, and in that case double inverted comma is used to declare the ASCII number. Here the curly bracket is used to declare the ASCII number. That is only difference. Here we are declaring the char mynu square bracket equal to curly bracket and the numbers in the ASCII. So curly bracket will also have the declaration as ASCII number, or double inverted also having the same thing. Okay. So I will stop here this execution. I will stop the debugging. And for today, we will stop the execution. We have executed many programs, 3-4 types of the programs. We'll stop this lecture and we'll meet again tomorrow for the next lecture. Thank you.